So I realized that with the title of this video, "You Are Too Late," I'm making a statement that grabbed your attention. But that was my point. I wanted to have a discussion with you about XRP and are you too late? Have you done everything you need to do to prepare yourself for the ballistic parabolic run that is going to happen for XRP? Now, the truth of the matter is that I don't think that we're going to really go dramatically up between now and the fourth quarter. So you have a little bit of time here to get ready and to make sure you have your XRP financial house in order. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. Because look, I am a firm believer. I have said it a lot in quite a few videos that I believe that XRP, out of the top blue chip altcoins, I believe that it's fundamentally one of the best opportunities there is to 10x, 20x, 30x or more from here over the next few years. So, and beyond that, adding into that the utility, the use case, the momentum that is behind Ripple / XRP from the business side. We still have the United States that is still not officially brought Ripple's technology on board, especially the financial institutions, the banks. So a lot of that momentum is still not here. So you are not too late if you still want to add to your XRP holdings or you're thinking about buying. Right now it's funny. I get a lot of people that, friends, family, friends of friends. And then when we start talking about crypto, these are people who don't know that I'm in crypto. And then when they find out that I'm in it, they used to ask me only about Bitcoin. And now usually 8 times out of 10, it's like, what do you think about XRP? So XRP is gaining momentum and gaining a foothold, if you will, in people's consciousness. Okay. And so I think that that's something that, and I realize that's a very small sampling, but that is something that, when you do what I do, and you've been doing this for 4 years and you talk about crypto every single day and things of this nature. And I can vividly remember where there was a time where nobody talked about XRP and they only talked about Bitcoin or they talked about meme coins or whatever it was. And I think right now that tide is turning. And so what I'm trying to convey to you is you need to look at what you own from an XRP standpoint. How much XRP do you own? Number one, is it enough for you? Do you like this price point? Do you like $2.23? And now look at that price point in the context of where it's going to be a year, 2 years, 3, 4 years from now. Okay. And ask yourself that challenging question that I ask you guys to ask yourselves all the time. Do you believe that XRP is going to be bigger 2 years from now, a year from now, 6 months from now? If you answered yes, then why aren't you buying more XRP at these price points? I continue to do so. And then also around that, do you believe that we crossed back over 3 trillion? Good stuff. Do you believe that the entire crypto market, that number, is going to be bigger in 2 years, 3 years, 4 or 5 years from now? The short answer to that question is yes. Then again, why haven't you bought more XRP? If you're considering it, if you're trying to figure out all this kind of stuff. And look, you can't time the market. There's really no reason to worry about timing the perfect buy point or things of that nature for XRP. Because if you're looking at a longer term hold, a longer term yield standpoint, there's really no worry about timing it. Okay. And so I'm challenging you, trying to maybe wake you up a little bit to say, are you too late? So if you're thinking about getting into XRP, no, you're not too late. If you're, I mean, yeah, it would have been better if you bought it 50 cents or 10 cents or, whatever, but you can't go back in time. So right here, right now, yes, even buying at today's levels of $2.23, in my opinion, this video is for entertainment purposes only, of course, not investing advice, all the disclaimers. I think I personally think still buying at these levels is a great opportunity. Okay. Because I just do. And because again, of everything I believe about what XRP is building, as Ripple is building and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So just wanted to kind of have this conversation with you just to say, hey, look, this is an opportunity that is right in front of you. And are you going to take advantage of it? Have you taken advantage of it? Have you solidified and secured your XRP position? Drop in the comments below. Love to hear from you. Are you like, yeah, I'm good. And you don't have to drop any how many tokens you own or anything like that, but just say, yes, I'm good. I feel like I've kind of got my number. I know how much I own. I know what my strategy is. I know what my exit price is. I know what profit potential is, all that kind of stuff. And that's really the conversation that I wanted to have with you. Okay. So before I let you go, I wanted to show you this. I have a piece of software that runs on an iPhone, runs on Android. It's called X1 Algo. It's a trading indicator. It literally will cost you about $1.15 per day to use it. There's a link in the description below, right below this video, or if you're watching this on X, there's a link below this video. But here's what it does. You get these little buy alerts. You get an alert that comes up on your phone. So that green box you see in the lower left-hand corner is a buy alert, and that red box is a sell alert. So you can see in this time period, in this blue box, in 68 days, it went up 800%. This is Onyx Coin as an example. Okay, I had an alert set for Onyx Coin, and I was able to take advantage of this. Look, buy here, sell here, 800%. If you had bought $2,000 here and then sold it here, you would have made a profit of over $16,000 in less than 70 days. But the story doesn't end there. So you would wait a couple of days, and then the software tells you it's time to buy again. 17 days later, you've secured almost 200% more. So that same $2,000 bought would have netted you a little bit less than $4,000. So now we're close to 20 grand. The software then says, hey, look, because there's downward pressure and downward momentum, we're going to wait for a little bit. We're going to sit it out and see how it said sell here. And then in this red period, that was 60 days, it went down 74%. So that's the key is you had the software, you wouldn't take a 74% loss because that's what it does. It tells you when to buy and when to sell so that you can lock in that profit and put that profit in your pocket, in your bank account, but also more importantly, not take the losses. Okay. So, and then we've just had another buy alert here. And now we're at 100+%. So another $2,000 bought would have made you another $2,000 profit. So over 22 grand in profit in about 5 or 6 months. Okay. So that's really what it does. So let me give you another example here. Solana, buy alert here, sell alert here, 21 days, 41%. $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $419. What would you do with extra profit, extra money in your pocket? How much would it change your life? Could it help you change and maybe, get that new job you're talking about, or maybe give you the encouragement to go out and do your own company, do your own business? I don't know what your goals are, right? Maybe help save for your child's college fund, maybe help you move to a better place, maybe help you, save to buy a house, whatever, new car, whatever those things are, those objectives you are. I'm asking you for about $1.15 a day, $1.15 per day is really what I'm asking you for. So link in the description below, give it a look. Okay. You have a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. You don't like it for any reason, 30 days, you get a complete discount. The quarterly option is the cheapest option. There's a discount code down there by that link. When you click on it, use the code SP1 at checkout, and you'll get the best price I've ever offered on the software. Okay. So take it easy. I'll see you later and have a good one.